So in this video today I'll be scrapping out a base unit. It's like one of them base units you see where there's a lot of PCs or a lot of in offices. It's not really a PC, it's connected to a server then where everything is head online. So it's just a basic base unit, so it brings your internet into it. You can connect your mouse, you can connect your keyboard to it. You have your monitor connections for it, and then the rest of the information is held on the main server. So this just allows the use of an individual, each one to have their own individual passwords, stuff like that, so that they can log on to their systems. So thanks a lot for joining me anyhow on this thing. Just let everyone know that I'm getting closer to my target of 500 subscribers. So as I said, when I hit the 500 subscriber, I'll be giving away some merchandise, such as this jacket. This is a jacket that I have. A Scrappin' Irish jacket with the Scrappin' Irish logo on it. So we've got our little logo. It's a nice looking jacket. So I'll hopefully give away some of them. I have some baseball caps that I want to give away. So again, we'll hopefully give away some of them when we get near the target. I have some little hoodies with the logo on them. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you want to have a chance of winning any of these stuff. You have to be subscribed to the channel, you have to be following me on Twitter, and I also have a Facebook page. I'll put the links down below in the description, so if you look down below in the description, I should have some links there to show you. So we'll get straight into the scrapping this to see what we can get out of it, which can be used in future gold recovery videos that I'll be doing. So straight off looking at it, I can see a few gold connectors inside of here. And there'll be a few gold connectors inside of here, and again over here we'll have gold flash connectors down here in it as well. So first off, just a few little screws on the back. What type of screw are they? Just a regular Phillips, but a bit more of a point on them. So don't forget to leave a comment in the videos. Let me know what you've been up to, what you enjoy about the videos, what you don't enjoy about the videos, what you think of the merchandise I have. You can check out on the links as well. I have a little merchandise store where you can order some of this stuff. So if you wanted to have some of it, it might be a little gift for someone for St. Patrick's Day or something like that. You can order it online. So the link is also there. I'll put a link in the description down below as well. So again, if you want to check out some of the gear, you don't have to buy anything. I always set it up because someone asked me it was possible to buy some of the stuff. So I set it up so that if anyone wanted to buy some of it, they can. So straight off, it just slides out. So we're just after a big chunk of steel. So again, into your shredded steel or iron, whatever you want to call it, for recycling or for your bringing to your scrapyard, whatever way you want to do it. So again, on this side is just steel, then inside a little board. So really not much this one, but we have a nice gold cornered BGA chip. You can see the gold pins here, so they've got your gold flashed on them usually. So we'll just take off this board. So this video is actually going to be quite short compared to some of them I do. My next video actually is going to be quite a good one, I hope. I've got my hands on a part that came out of a lift. So it came out of a lift. The person who I got it off has told me that it cost them to replace the part that went in the lift. Between labour and replacing the part, it worked out at over €5,000 to replace the part in this lift. So I'm hoping there'll be something nice in this when I get hold of it. So it should be, I should be doing that video maybe next week or the week after, something like that maybe. Now we have a screw that doesn't want to come out, which is always nice. Let me just see, can we maybe change the head? Might get one that's better fitting. No. So what have you been up to? Let me know what you've been up to yourselves. Again, just leave a comment how you're getting on with your own channels. Any advice you can get me to build my channel up. Ooh, excuse me. So as I said, I'm nearing the 500 mark now at the moment, and today's the 12th of February, I think, or 13th of February. So I'm getting closer to the 500 mark. I'm up at around 470 at the moment. As everyone knows, some days you're up, some days you're down with the counts on the YouTube channels. YouTube does be doing a lot of purging, so that anyone that's not active on your channel, they're trying to get rid of them. So a lot of people subscribe to channels, and then they never bother going. They just do it to get you to subscribe back, but they never then partake in anything on the channel. They never leave comments. They never actually view videos. So if they're not doing that, then what happens is YouTube will remove them from it. So I'm just going to pause the video there for a moment because I just need to go and get a vice grips or a pliers just to open these nuts here at the front, so I can take out the board and get a look underneath the board and get a right look at the board. So I'll just pause it there for a minute and I'll come back to it. Okay, so I've got the pliers now, so we can take these off here to allow the board to come out. So as I was saying there, if you're going to subscribe to someone's channel, have a look at some of their videos, leave comments, so that that what you're doing counts for YouTube. Because if you're not an active user of it, you're not checking out the people's channels, it doesn't really help the channel grow. It doesn't help your channel grow if you're trying to grow them, because if they see you're not active on their channel, they won't be active on your channel. So they're not going to, next thing you lose their subscriber on your own channel. So it affects your own channel. If you subscribe and the other person subscribes back, be active, leave a comment. Because again, even myself there now, I have subscribers, people subscribe to my channel. Again, don't get notification if they have their privacy settings set high. So I don't know who it is. So then again, I can't get them back. So unless they leave a comment, unless they watch some of my video, I won't know who they are. So then people think that I'm ignoring them or I'm not interested or whatever. I try and subscribe to, most people subscribe to me. Some channels I don't have interest in. If someone subscribes to me who's into makeup or stuff like that, that's not something I'm into. I'm not going to be an active subscriber on their channel. But I like the gaming channels, the outdoor channels. I like catching up on the outdoor channels. So there's a couple of channels I like to watch. So if they subscribe to me, I usually subscribe back to them type of channels, and I'll try and catch some of their content. So make sure, guys, if you're checking out any of these channels, that you subscribe back to them, and you're active in it, that you're not just someone that subscribes and doesn't partake or doesn't look at their channel or doesn't check out any of their new videos, leave a comment on their new videos, stuff like that, because that's the only way it's going to count. So again, we've got a few screws here down that need a bit of persuasion. Caution, high voltage. So again, make sure if you are messing with anything that it's this now has been not used for donkey's years. So I'm presuming there's no risk of a high voltage in here at this stage. So looking at the boards, not really much to the boards. What I can see already, there's not really much to them. So I wasn't expecting much from these. The reason people use them is it's cheaper than putting a PC for everyone. You can just have the one main server's PC. All the information goes back to that, and then the terminals. That's what the word I was looking for. Terminals. These are terminals. Each one person in the office or in a shop or whatever it is have their own terminal. So these are the terminals. So on this terminal we have some ICs. So I can see a good few ICs with some tantalums. So again, anyone that's collecting them up, I see online companies that buy the tantalum. So again, collect them up, sell them to these companies if you don't know how to process them yourself. It's not something I've processed, but I'll look maybe into it to see how it is done, and is it something you can do at home yourself. And if it's something you can do at home yourself, I might do a video on it. We've got your crystal oscillators. We have some more 4 little gold pins here, which I'll take off the board. Again, you can check some of my videos where I use the heat gun to remove these IC chips and these BGA chips. Again, you can use a chisel if you want to just slice down there. I'll put a link up in the video somewhere up in one of these corners. Should be up around here or somewhere, where I'm using the heat gun to remove them. So check out that video and you'll see how I use the heat gun to remove chips, IC chips, crystal oscillators, really anything from the board. I use the heat gun to do it. So looking at that there, not really much to it, fairly basic board. Don't even see any MLCCs on this board. So So we've got our MLCC here. So again, I'll remove that MLCC and add them up. Some of the oldest ones will have the platinum and gold, silver. Some of them newer ones won't have the platinum usually. So that board I just put aside, and then we've got the main power board. So we'll just force them out because he didn't want to come out too easy. So on the power board, mainly copper we're looking at here. So we have some copper in here. We'd have copper in here. What's these connectors? There's no gold inside of them. That's your main power. Plug into it. On the back of it, it's just a basic board. So very low grade board. There's so much on it there. Just a copper, a few bits of copper. These look like MLCCs, but I don't think they are. I think they're just like a resistor, but they do have the C code, so they possibly are an MLCC. And that's about it really that I can see on this board that I take. There'll be a switch here, possible silver in the inside of that switch. So again, you can take that apart if you're into the silver recovery. So that's really it. So I've got the board here as well, a small little bit of it's like an LED light up. So we'll just see if we can take it off and have a look at the other side of it. Okay, so that's it there. So it's not actually, it's a light. So possible a little bit of gold usually in an LED, but these are different. So again, nothing on that board of value at all to me. So that's really it for this video. So this video was kind of a bit quicker than my normal. This is about 15-minute video, maybe 20 at the most. So there was very little in that. So as I say, check out my links down below for my Twitter to make sure that you click onto the Twitter. For the competition, you have to be following me on Twitter, because my plan on the first competition I'll be doing when I get to the 500 will be I'll be uploading a video onto Twitter. When I upload the video, I'll ask people to retweet the video and to leave a comment on the video on the YouTube channel. So unless you are on Twitter, you won't be able to retweet it. So I won't be then able to put you into the draw for the chance to win some of the gear. I'm not sure how much I'm going to give away on the 500. My plan is to give a certain amount on 500 when I get to 1,000 and so on, and keep adding it up. So the more subscribers get, the bigger the prices. So like I might give away the jacket straight off. Might be baseball caps, might be beanie caps, something like that I might give away. And then once I get to my next goal of 1,000, I might give away jackets and hoodies, and then so on. That's the plan. So make sure you're following me on YouTube and you follow my Twitter that I'll put the link down. If you're not on Twitter and you're trying to grow your channel, you really need to get onto Twitter to grow your channel. Twitter helps grow your channel because you can get more videos outside. It can be shared. It gets more talk. People go from your Twitter over to your YouTube channel, checking out your videos. You could share a video every so often. I like to do like little throwback Thursday videos now. So on a Thursday I try and put a video that I've done maybe a couple of months ago up so people can check that out. So I'll be putting that, as I said, hopefully when I get to 500 I'll pick a video and I'll upload it onto Twitter, and I'll do a video beforehand on YouTube to tell people to go to Twitter, check out the video that I've uploaded, share it, retweet it, leave a comment on the video on the YouTube channel, and then anyone that does that will be entered into the draw to win the prizes. So make sure you're following, give me a like if you like this video, leave a comment, put a share, and till the next video hopefully, which will be next week on that control boards out of a lift. So it's a motor and control board, I think the whole lot together, he said. So I haven't really seen it yet, but he said it cost him €5,000 to replace. Now again, I know stuff can be overpriced, so it might be absolutely nothing inside it, and then again there might be loads of boards inside it. So we'll check that out on the next video. Thanks for watching.